Hello everyone, PMUK here, and welcome to episode 3 of my Let's Play series. You join me after some footage had gone missing. I now know why it happens, and I've corrected this problem in future recordings, but it turns out I'd lost approximately half an hour of footage before this was filmed. So what you don't know is that I've gotten rid of the generator and replaced it with a very small Start Survey solar flower. I've also gotten myself some rubies when I was mining. There you go, there's the bat box up the top. And made myself a ruby pickaxe. For those that don't know, the IndustrialCraft semi-precious gems, rubies, sapphires and emeralds, give you tools that are almost but not quite as strong as diamond. But that mine at much the same rate as diamond. So you don't get as many uses. They don't dig out obsidian, for instance, but they work well enough on everything else. You can also see I've picked up lots more ores and so forth, and I'm getting on with processing them. Down in the strip mine, things have moved on a little bit. I found myself some lava, which I'm desperately trying to avoid, and I've dug out a fair old chunk of rock now, hence all the lovely new ores and so forth. I figure going exploring might be a good idea. But then I completely ruined the idea by walking up to this little hole and not holding down shift correctly, getting shot by a skeleton and dying. This is not the first time I will die. I had intended to play in a hardcore style, i.e. die once, that's it, give up, wipe the map, but when it came down to it, I couldn't bring myself to do it. So you'll now see me going and collecting a bucket of water and going straight back to where I came from and using the bucket of water to get down there in something approaching safety. But little do I realise that the mobs have thought about this and decide to prevent me. As I reach the bottom and I'm collecting up my loots, a skeleton and a zombie, and where is he? There's a skeleton somewhere close by. There we go, skeleton. Me dead again. So, third time's the charm, as they say. Straight back down again. Do notice I haven't picked up any extra equipment at this point. I'm still hoping to win back the equipment I had down the bottom. I'm not even sure what I had down the bottom, but I decide to try and a creeper kills me. And I think it's at this point I finally figure out, blow that for a game of marbles. Let's not bother trying to collect my stuff. See, there's another 2 creepers. I think this is what does it for me. Yep, there we go. That's it. I'm fairly certain that this is blow that. I'm going to go and start with new equipment. Now, given the video, I'm sure I could wind back and have a look at what I had on the video, but to be honest, I don't care that much anymore. It's lost stuff. It's lost. Might as well if I'm not going to play hardcore, I might as well play it semi-hardcore and say, chalk that one up to experience, don't do it again. To that extent, I decide to make new tools, because I've got plenty of gemstones. I can make nice new tools. I'm fairly certain I'm going to be making a stone sword, sorry, not a stone sword, a ruby sword, an emerald pickaxe, and an axe, it would appear, from stone. In fact, an axe and a shovel from stone, given how that's been laid out there. I, of course, don't have any wood in my chest, so I have to go out and get some more wood. Because punching trees just reminds you of how stupid you've been. Right, so there we go. A ruby sword, emerald pickaxe, and stone shovel and axe. That's enough to keep me busy for a short while at least. I'm going to go and pick up some more wood at this juncture. A fair bit of wood, I seem to remember. I really should get on and make a chainsaw, I'm just reminding myself now. Because I still use axes. Haven't upgraded to the electric chainsaw yet. Having said that, the electric chainsaw doesn't really do a better job than Tricapitator does. And that's the big bonus of Tricapitator. You cut out the bottom block and all the other blocks fall to follow it. So, pick up lots of wood and we'll see what we do with it afterwards. I appear to have thought that going mining is a good idea at this point. Lord knows why, but getting more resources is always useful. Otherwise you end up scrabbling around for bits and pieces when you could have lots and lots just sitting waiting to be used. So off we go, diggy diggy diggy. And once again, diggy diggy leads to a little bit of spelunking as well. But I don't appear to have gone and picked up anything from my spelunking expedition and come back and got on with strip mining, which I'm going to leave it zipping through for you. On the subject of the zipping through, I'm trying a slightly faster time compression. So if you prefer the slightly slower one that I've used in episodes 1 and 2, do let me know. If you think I could go faster still, do let me know. And death number 4 comes at the hands of a creeper who did an excellent job of creeping up behind me. I appear to have thought that the creeper probably snuck out through the hole into the cave that I just explored and decided to block it up as a precaution. Suffice to say, I have subsequently opened it back up because I know full well it wasn't because it was a hole. It's at about this point I figure out that the cause of the creeper was almost certainly because it's too dark in my strip mining, so I come up the stairs and make myself some charcoal in an effort to correct the darkness. At the same juncture, I'm checking to see what time of day it is. Not that it matters whilst I'm strip mining. And I spend quite a long time looking at things in my chest. Not sure why that is. Right, so here we go. What am I going to do now? Make some tin. Now that makes 10. Once that's macerated, that's 10 ore. Why have I only put 1 in? This is intriguing, isn't it? I have a sneaky suspicion this is the point at where I make my first bronze. Irrespective of that, torch is made. I go down the stairs to light up the darkness. And knowing me, straight back up the stairs to make use of the bronze. I have a sneaky suspicion what I do is make some armour out of bronze, just to give me a hope. Oh no, straight into bed. And what, now I make the bronze? No. Okay. We shall continue to let it play and see how it goes. Well, of course, I've remembered now that I didn't have my recipe book at this point, so I go up and grab some more sugar cane and go hunting for squid. And with luck that only a video recordist will ever get, I find squid fairly quickly. And believe it or not, at this point I hadn't noticed that NPC village in the background. I've subsequently found it, and it's somewhere I've visited already. But you'll find that out soon enough for yourselves. And finally, with the copper dusted, that's the 1 part tin to 3 part copper that gives me bronze. Yeah, there we go. Bronze dust, lots of it, straight into a furnace with a couple of bits of charcoal so that I've got some bronze to work with. Next up, another crafting book, and I did have ink sacs and didn't notice it. Irrespective. A new recipe book. Sorry, not a crafting book, a recipe book. I have subsequently turned the crafting book into... Sorry, not the crafting book. I've subsequently made a crafting book. But of course I didn't know about a crafting book at that time. So now I start looking up a recipe, and I'm not altogether sure what it is I'm looking up. If memory serves, it's another macerator. And having done a macerator a few times now, I can remember the recipe off the top of my head. Can't possibly be a backpack. No, I'm running backwards now. See, this is why I prefer the crafting book over the recipe book. It's so much easier to find things in the crafting book. As long as you know one of the things that's required, you can make all of the things that are required. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm looking up the macerator again. Now, with the exception of the iron, I think I've got pretty much everything I need. No, haven't got any... what is it? Flint. Haven't got any flint. So, some more copper cable? Yeah. At the time, I didn't think you could have enough copper cable. Now, frankly, I have too much of it. Such is life in Minecraft. Right, wild guess. Am I going to make a battery? I'm going to make a battery. No, I'm going to make the electronic circuit first. Clearly that's needed. Yeah, keep zipping around, you fool. Now this will be getting some more flint, yep. And if memory serves me, I spent quite a long time flint hunting. Although this does give me quite a lot of the flint I've now got. How many is that? 4. 5. Do I keep going? Yes. Of course I dig up the coal. Be mad not to accept some coal if it's just sat there. Right tool for the right job. Bit more coal. All the while I'm doing this, of course, it's giving other stuff plenty of time to catch up with me. Oh yeah, that's yet more water coming from up that way. I seem to remember I just block it. There we go. And finally, back to the hovel. Pick up the bronze. And let me guess, pop some. Yeah. Pop some iron on. Come on, hurry up and build the battery. You're all but done now. Yes. Actually, no, not a battery, a machine block. You silly fool. So I've got 5, I only need 4 bits of iron. Such as that. And, yeah, they go straight into the second furnace with enough wood to cook them. Now, this is, yeah, go and find the zombie that spawned inside my mushroom farm. Oh, how such fond memories I have of that mushroom farm being that size. It's much bigger now and doesn't grow mushrooms anywhere near as fast as it used to. Yeah, there we go. That's enough. 3 of them. Peef, puff, poof. 1 machine block. And combine that with the other 3 parts. get a machine block, an electronic circuit, 2 cobblestone, 3 flint. Yeah, them 2 the other way around. I still get that mixed up. But a second macerator. And I seem to remember I just pop a cable on there because that lets me put the macerator up. So there we are. A teeny tiny solar array with 2 solar panels, 2 macerators, and an extractor. And I think what I'm talking about here is that I can put 2 electric furnaces in there, or 2 compressors. But at the end of the day, haven't exactly done that yet. Another quick sleep, and here we go with my bronze armour that I was talking about. I make myself boots, trousers, and eventually a helmet, because of course the chest piece will be filled in with a backpack or a jetpack, or so on and so forth. Quite annoying that all the useful electric toys need your chest piece to work. Such is life, I suppose. You have to pay for things, and that's the price you pay. And at this point I start work on my next IndustrialCraft item, and given I'm constructing what would appear to be 6 batteries, there's only one item I can think of that needs that many batteries: the backpack. Now, of course, if you're going to take the time and trouble to make a bat box, you might as well take the time and trouble to make a piece of equipment that can use the bat box. And in this particular case, I seem to remember, it's that one there. The mining drill. I haven't yet got any diamonds, so I can't make a diamond mining drill, but I can make a mining drill and I can make a backpack. I've got 2 bat boxes. It's a backpack I'm looking for. Now, of course, I know that now is just 6 batteries, an electronic circuit, and a piece of tin. So, off we go. An electronic circuit. A piece of tin. And the 6 batteries I've already got. One backpack. And that goes straight into my bat box to charge. Now it will of course drain the entire bat box here, but whilst it's charging and pulling the electric out of the EU out of the lower bat box, the upper bat box is delivering 2 EU per tick. So I seem to remember I nip up the stairs and try to put it in there, little forgetting that the bat box up the stairs is draining down at 32 EU per tick. It's draining to the bat box down the stairs at 32. So in actual fact I'm better off putting it in the downstairs bat box to finish charging, which I do about now. There we go, yeah. Fully charge it. There we go. I'm filling back up again. Very slowly, but filling back up again nonetheless. So there I am with my backpack. And next job, get plenty of iron. Turn it into refined iron. And get the remaining bits to build an electronic circuit. You've got no tin yet, you fool. There you go. Not tin, a piece of refined iron. Go on, take one. There you go. And click, 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 click. There's my electronic circuit. Now I'm just waiting for the iron to refine, and I can make myself a mining drill. There we go, all the iron done. But I'm going to go and check the recipe again just to be sure. Yes, a battery. That's what you're missing, a battery. So 4 bits of iron, not 5. There you go. 2 redstone. My 1 remaining piece of insulated copper cable. Dum dum dum. If you're anything like me and you have problems remembering recipes, just build things. Even if you're not doing a let's play, give yourself the job of building things. Don't TMI everything. TMI is all very well and good if you want to be creative in survival mode, but you are far better off taking the time and trouble to build these things. So having gone down to my strip mine and tested the new mining drill, works as well as I expected it to. It's not quite as nice as a diamond one, but I just had to wait a little while to get one of those. I come back up the stairs and decide to make 2 more solar panels to go onto the solar flower, and it's at that point that the video footage for this day ends. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please do like, comment, dislike. Disliking is as good as liking, it tells me something at least. Comment if you want to, subscribe if you could, and there will be more videos soon. Tatty bye!